Hello, fellow gunners. Tim from Reloading Bench. I don't know if you guys have noticed it in the last few videos I've done. My reloading starting to get behind. I've even got some 308s back here. 38 specials, 223s, 9mm. So I'm going to try and catch up on some of this. And I'm going to load my 223. That's military. Brass right there. Here's some federal 223 Remington. Now, I've already sized it, and I've flared the mouth. I don't know if you can see that or not. But anyway, it's got a flare on it. And I made my own flaring die. I took a lead pass-through expansion neck die, and I put a you can see there it is right there. That's a field point for a arrow. You know, they're threaded on the end so you can put it on your shaft. Well, I'll just put a nut on it, tighten it up inside my expanding die. That way I can expand my mouth. It's not that hard to do, and you just push it down to where it bells it, and just enough to where you can get your cast bullet in. Now these are size .225. Put the zombie green there. I don't gas check them. You really don't have to gas check them with powder coat. It doesn't touch the lead to burn the lead to where it leads in your barrel. That's a lot of lead. Well, anyway, we're going to load these. You're going to love this, Dave. I'll load it with green dot. 8.8 grains of green dot. And should be just right for killing zombies. Or putting zombies down. They're already dead, I guess, aren't they? But anyway, here we go. Charge my case. Of course, just like in my other videos, I always pre-measured, make sure it's where it needs to be. And you can see right there, that mouth is belled just right to where that cast bullet starts right in there. I'll turn you a little bit. Hopefully you can, you can't see from that angle. There we go. I've preset my seating die where I got the bullet right where I want to put it. Now it's not got a crimp on it. Now that brings me back to another point. In most cases with jacketed bullets in your rifles, I normally don't put much of a crimp because I put it right up against the lance, and that builds my pressure up, and I don't have that, you know, sudden jerk or jump just right up against it, and I've noticed that makes it more accurate. Now, when I tried to do that with the cast bullets, they were so inconsistent. It was just unreal. And I've got the Lee factory crimp die, and I started cramping them, and that problem went away. I get some pretty good groups with this. Now, I haven't tried green dot. This is my first time doing the green dot. Of course, you guys know that if you watched my previous videos that this is my first time ever using green dot. So, we're going to seat these down to where I want to put them. And then we're going to change out the seat and die for a Lee factory crimp die. We're going to crimp them. This one here is not zombie green, but it's like a deep forest green. Sorry about moving you around like that, guys, but it's hard to get everything in on one position on the camera. I believe I've mentioned it before in my video, heat treating cast bullets, or powder coated bullets, sorry about that. I'll cast a bunch of these up, and then I'll coat them, and then I'll pile them up on a tray and put them in the oven for 30 minutes, and then water quench them. That tends to bring my these are cast out wheel weights. I'll bring my hardness up on my bullets. Guys, at any time I make a video and you think I'm missing a step that might be important to you, you make sure and leave a comment and say, hey, Tim, what did you do here? Or what do I need to do to get it to that stage? You know, if you think I'm missing a stage that's important to you, you make sure and leave a comment and I'll get back with you. We'll do a video on it, or I'll just make a comment right back at you. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and seat all these bullets and I'll be back with the crimping die. Alright guys, I'm about halfway through my process, but something happened. I think it's pretty important for me to show you. See my shoulder? Look how it's smashed or crushed. What has happened is this case was skipped during the case trimming process. I try to trim all my cases if they need it. Now, there's some of them that's actually shorter than what you can trim them at. Now, apparently this one, you can see it, it is crushed. That shoulder is crushed. It's been skipped from the trimming process. And what happens is this part right here is longer than what it should be. So when you seat your die, it actually come up to the crimp band in the seating die, and it was just so tall that it didn't have nowhere to go. It just pushed down on the shoulder and made it collapse. So it's important to make sure you trim your cases, guys. You know, a lot of people skip over that process, and you really should trim your cases. Right, I'm going to finish these up and be back.